Prevention of HIV, it begins with me. A doctor's visit. Hello, what can I do for you?
Doctor, I've heard a lot about HIV, but I don't really understand what it is. Could you explain, please?
Sure. It's a very serious health topic. HIV stands for Human Immunodeficiency Virus. It is a very serious virus that causes the condition AIDS. It can kill you.
What? Isn't there a cure for it?
No, there is no cure for HIV or AIDS. It can affect anybody who is not careful. Since there is no cure, prevention is the best defense. It is important to know the facts so you can protect yourself and stop it from spreading.
Why is it dangerous? How does it work?
Okay, let me explain it to you. Why is this dangerous? A body is like a country with a defense system called our immune system. To protect the country from foreign attackers, every country has its own defense system organized with army chiefs and soldiers. The army chiefs mobilize troops and maintain order among the soldiers. Similarly, our body's immune system army protects us from foreign germs and infections. Our skin is like a strong wall which protects us from many germs and infections in the same way that a kraal protects our cattle from wild animals. Inside our body, our immune system army chiefs, also known as CD4 T cells, maintain order among the soldiers to keep us healthy and fit. Our soldiers follow all the commands of the army chiefs to destroy foreign attackers. One type of foreign attacker is a virus. One of the deadliest viruses in the world is HIV, the Human Immunodeficiency Virus. HIV cannot survive in the air like some other viruses, and you cannot get it from the air. However, it is very powerful and dangerous if it enters someone's body. This virus is dangerous because it is able to attack the army chiefs and destroy them. HIV starts multiplying and takes over the body. This is when the person is HIV positive. Without the army chiefs, the soldiers do not know what to do and therefore are unable to fight against any foreign attackers. Over time, HIV destroys so many army chiefs in the body that the immune system finally collapses. When this breakdown of the immune system happens, a person is said to have AIDS or acquired immune deficiency syndrome. AIDS patients are so vulnerable to infections that even very weak germs can cause serious infections or death. A major problem in the world. HIV and AIDS are a global problem. There are millions and millions of people living with HIV or AIDS in the world. HIV and AIDS can affect anyone, any age, any gender, any race, any religion. It can affect anyone. Of all the people in the world who have HIV or AIDS, 90% of them do not know that they are infected. You or someone you love could have it, so it's important to understand the facts. Know the facts.
Is it easy to get HIV?
No, it is not easy. You cannot catch HIV from the air like a common flu, nor can you get it from food or water. You cannot get HIV from any animals such as chickens or cows. It can only survive and travel through certain human body fluids. All humans have fluids in their bodies. For example, tears, sweat, and saliva. The virus can only be passed through 3 fluids. This is the 3-point rule. 3-point rule. Blood, breast milk, sexual fluids.
Okay, what about other body fluids? how do I know which ones are safe and which ones are dangerous?
Good question. Let me explain. How does someone get infected? Part 1. High-risk fluids. There are two categories of body fluids: the high-risk dangerous fluids and the no-risk safe fluids. HIV can only be passed through high-risk fluids, which are blood, breast milk, and sexual fluids. Our 3-point rule. Blood is a high-risk fluid. The virus can enter from sources like blood transfusions, used razor blades, or used needles and syringes. Sometimes it can pass from a mother to child while the mother is pregnant, during childbirth, or through mother's milk. Blood and breast milk are high-risk fluids. HIV can pass through sexual fluids if they are directly transferred from an infected person to someone who is not infected. These are high-risk fluids. HIV cannot spread through any other fluids. It cannot spread through saliva. Saliva is a no-risk fluid. It cannot spread through mucus, like nose fluids or phlegm. Mucus is a no-risk fluid. It cannot spread through sweat. Sweat is a no-risk fluid. It cannot spread through tears. Tears are no-risk fluids. It cannot spread through body waste. Urine and stool are no risk. How does someone get infected? Part 2. Direct transmission. Remember, our skin is like a thick wall which protects us, and HIV cannot survive in the air. The virus must find a way to have direct transmission into your body in order to survive.
What is direct transmission?
Direct transmission can take place in two ways. First, direct transmission occurs through cuts or wounds on the skin which allow the virus to enter blood. These cuts can occur anywhere on the body. Or, direct transmission can occur through natural openings in the body, like mouths or private parts. Sexual abuse can increase the risk of transmission. If you are being sexually abused, it is important that you report it. Remember, the virus cannot survive in the air like the flu. The virus is powerful only if it enters the body through direct transmission. How do you know if you might be infected? Use the triangle test. Step 1. Is there a high-risk fluid? If no, stop here. There is no HIV risk. If yes, proceed to step 2. Step 2. Is there direct transmission? If no, stop here. There is no HIV risk. If yes, proceed to step 3. Step 3. There is possible HIV infection. Talk to a doctor.
But I heard that you can get infected if someone with HIV or AIDS coughs on you. Is this true?
Let's look at the diagram again. This time, you answer the questions through my Doctor's Challenge. Doctor's Challenge. When asked the question, think about the correct answer. Remember the triangle test. Can you get HIV from someone sneezing or coughing on you? No, you cannot. Let's find out why. Are saliva and mucus high-risk fluids? No, they are not. Therefore, there is no chance of infection. You cannot get HIV from someone sneezing or coughing on you. Can you get HIV from sharing a needle with someone? Yes, you can. Let's find out why. Is blood a high-risk fluid? Yes, it is. Is there direct transmission? Yes, there is. There is a possible HIV infection. Talk to a doctor. You can get HIV from sharing a needle with someone. Can you get HIV from shaking someone's hand? No, you cannot. Let's find out why. Is skin a high-risk fluid? No, it is not even a fluid. Then there is no chance of infection. You cannot get HIV from shaking someone's hand. Can you get HIV from a toilet? No, you cannot. Let's find out why. Are urine and stool high-risk fluids? No, they are not. Then there is no chance of infection. You cannot get HIV from a toilet. Can you get HIV from animals such as cows or chickens? No, you cannot. Let's find out why. We do not have to go through the triangle test because you cannot get HIV from animals or insects, only from humans. Therefore, there is no chance of infection. You cannot get HIV from animals or insects. Can you get HIV from hugging someone? No, you cannot. Let's find out why. Is sweat a high-risk fluid? No, it is not. Then there is no chance of infection. You cannot get HIV from hugging someone. Can a baby get HIV from breast milk? Yes, they can. Let's find out why. Is breast milk a high-risk fluid? Yes, it is. Is there direct transmission? Yes, there is. There is a possible HIV infection. Talk to a doctor. A baby can get HIV from breast milk. Can you get HIV from kissing? No, you cannot. Let's find out why. Is saliva a high-risk fluid? No, it is not. Therefore, there is no infection. You cannot get HIV from kissing. Can you get HIV from unprotected sex? Yes, you can. Let's find out why. Are sexual fluids high risk? Yes, they are. Is there direct transmission? Yes, there is. There is a possible HIV infection. Talk to a doctor. Both males and females can get HIV from having unprotected sex. Can you get HIV from a mosquito bite? No, you cannot. Let's find out why. We do not have to go through the triangle test because you cannot get HIV from animals or insects, only from humans. There is no chance of infection.
But doctor, mosquitoes suck human blood. Why is there no chance of infection?
Good question. Mosquitoes are a special case. Let me show you why there is no chance of infection. Let's look at the triangle test. Is blood a high-risk fluid? Yes, it is. Is there direct transmission? No. Mosquitoes only suck blood. They do not inject it. Therefore, there is no direct transmission. Then, there is no chance of infection. You cannot get HIV from a mosquito bite or any insects. Just remember, as a general rule, you can only get HIV from humans and not from any animals or insects. How do you know there's an infection?
Can you tell by looking at a person if they have HIV or AIDS?
No, you cannot tell by looking at a person whether he or she has HIV or AIDS. Appearances can be deceiving. An infected person can look perfectly healthy and work like a normal person. They may not know themselves that they are infected. It can sometimes take 10 years of HIV being in your body before you develop AIDS. Some people show no physical signs of HIV or AIDS for years. Others may show signs like fever, coughing, headache, skin rash, and sweat. But eventually, everyone who is infected gets extremely sick. Once HIV develops into AIDS, the symptoms are more severe. They become very tired, sick, and lose a lot of weight.
But those symptoms are similar to the flu.
Exactly. That's the scary part. Early symptoms are similar to the flu. Because of this, many people do not know that they're infected until they are very sick. If you have been involved with high-risk fluids with possible direct transmission, you should talk to a doctor and get tested.
How do I protect myself from the virus?
How do you protect yourself? Remember our 3-point rule? In order to get HIV, you must have direct transmission of high-risk fluids. Blood. Do not share instruments such as razors, blades, needles, and syringes. These instruments may be infected with tiny amounts of the virus, which you cannot see with the human eye. Donate blood only to blood banks. They use sterilized equipment. If you receive a blood transfusion, make sure clean needles and HIV-tested blood are used. Blood and breast milk. Mother to child. A baby can become infected in the mother's womb, during childbirth, or through breast milk. But with the help of a doctor in the PMTCT program, a pregnant woman can prevent the transmission of HIV to her baby. She can still have a healthy baby. Breast milk, mother to child. If you are infected and plan to have a baby, consult your doctor about using powder milk or some other substitute. Sexual fluids. The bride and groom should get an HIV test before marriage. Remember, 90% of people who are infected do not know. Your partner may not know that he or she is infected. Just get tested. Always use a condom. They prevent direct transmission of HIV when used regularly and properly. If you cannot use one because you're trying to have a baby, then you must make sure both of you have been tested. The more partners you have, the more you are at risk. People who have other sexually transmitted infections, STIs, are also at a greater risk of being infected by HIV. Male circumcision can only reduce the risk of a man from getting infected. Make sure everyone has been HIV tested and uses a condom every time. Why is testing important?
I know why. There may be no symptoms, so testing is the only way to know if you have the virus. Plus, appearances can be deceiving, so testing is the only way to be sure.
Very good. It's quick, easy, and painless to get tested. Go to the hospital, clinic, Mathabaphiri, and they will check your blood. Testing is free of charge. Ask your family doctor about testing. If you do not want anyone to know, go to an anonymous testing facility. Although there is no cure for HIV or AIDS, there are treatments that will help you live longer. With treatment, your chances of infecting loved ones have reduced significantly. It is important to get medical help early.
Thank you for teaching me so much. What can I do to stop the spread of HIV?
What can you do to help? Spread the message that 1. It is easy to protect yourself. Transmission of HIV can be reduced by being more responsible. Know the facts and share them with your loved ones. 2. Go for counseling and testing and encourage others to do the same. It's better to be safe. 3. Healthy decisions now will ensure a healthy future. 4. Everyone, even those with HIV or AIDS, deserve compassion and support. Let us join together to save our world from being invaded by HIV. Let's work together.
want, by understanding myself, to understand others. I want to be all that I'm capable of becoming. Trust not yourself, but your defects to know. Make use of every friend and foe. Our lives teach us who we are. Other men's sins are before our eyes. Our own are behind our backs. Know thyself. I am strength. I am struggle. I am success. I am progress. I am strength. I am struggle. I am success. I am progress. I am strength. I am struggle. I am success. I am progress. I am strength. I am struggle. I am success. I am progress. I am a one and only, alone but not lonely. A miracle, a wonder can make when my mind shows me. In touch with myself, nobody but me knows me. Indebted to myself, it ain't nobody else that owes me. Challenges, obstacles don't break, they grow me. I make my own mind, even when I'm with the homies. Friends don't control me, no money don't control me. The ruler of my destiny, I bring out the best in me. I am my worst nightmare, I am my best dream. I am my best friend and my worst enemy. I am me, unique, one of a kind, a limited edition, one-time design. I am boundless energy, infinite possibility, a reflection of God in His image He created me. I am pure gold, too valuable to lose. I am my consequences, take caution when I choose. I am strength, I am struggle, I am success, I am progress, I am strength, I am struggle, I am